Everybody says, save yourself. Like it's easy. Like drowning people can somehow become their own lifeguards. I spent years trying to carry a heart that was already breaking. And somewhere between pretending and surviving, I realized I couldn't save myself. I became an expert at hiding the warning signs. Built a smile so convincing even I believed it sometimes. Every I'm okay cost another piece of me. Every sleepless night became another secret nobody could see. I kept pouring from an empty soul, giving people everything I had until I couldn't remember what was left for me. The world applauded the version that never complained, but applause never reaches the places that silently ache. How do you rescue the person you spent years running from?
I couldn't save myself.
I tried with everything I had, held together broken pieces with exhausted hands.
I couldn't save myself.
Every answer led back to another question. Maybe healing was never meant to happen alone. The mirror stopped arguing, it simply watched me repeat the same mistakes with different faces. I blame my past, I blame my pain, I blamed everyone except the fear I refused to confront. It's strange how pride can wear the mask of independence. I kept saying I don't need anybody when the truth was I didn't know how to ask.
Rock bottom.
Didn't introduce me to failure, it introduced me to honesty. I finally admitted strength wasn't pretending everything was fine. Strength was making the phone call, strength was saying
I'm not okay.
Strength was allowing someone else to carry what I couldn't. Maybe the strongest bridges are built when two people choose to stop carrying the weight alone. I thought healing would erase the pain. Instead, it taught me how to live without letting pain lead every scar. Like evidence against me, they became reminders that survival still leaves room for hope.
I couldn't save myself.
But I wasn't abandoned to hands I refused to reach for, were waiting the whole time.
I couldn't save myself.
And maybe that isn't weakness.
Maybe
Some victories were always meant to be shared today.
I don't wear
Perfection, I wear peace because freedom didn't arrive when I became stronger. It arrived when I finally stopped fighting alone. If you're exhausted, stop believing you have to survive everything by yourself. Some mountains were never meant to be climbed alone. Asking for help doesn't make you smaller. It proves you still believe there's a future worth reaching. If today you can't save yourself, don't lose hope. Sometimes healing begins the moment you let someone
walk beside you.
walk beside you. I abandoned just to survive. He wasn't weak, he was overwhelmed. He wasn't broken, he was carrying more than one heart was ever designed to hold. I visited old versions of my life without unpacking there. I walked through memories like museums, observed them, learned from them, then kept moving. The bedroom where anxiety stole my sleep, the hallway where goodbye echoed louder than I love you, the street where I almost believed giving up would finally bring peace. Today, those places remember my footsteps. They just don't own my future anymore. Maybe the strongest prayer I ever whispered wasn't take the pain away. Maybe it was teach me who I can become because of it. I stopped chasing the version of life I thought I deserved, started appreciating the life I was still blessed to build. I forgave myself for not knowing what only time could teach. I I stopped measuring growth by how often I stumbled, started measuring it by how quickly I stood back up. Some lessons never arrive with celebration, they arrive quietly, disguised as ordinary mornings that no longer hurt the way they used to. There are still days when fear knocks softly. The difference is it no longer gets invited inside. Hope finally learned where the front door is peace. Stop feeling temporary. I quit introducing myself as the person who almost lost everything. Now I introduce myself as the person who survived long enough to rebuild. Not because the storms ended, because I learned how to stand in the rain. Maybe saving myself was never the assignment. Maybe learning to stop carrying everything alone was. Maybe courage was never found in pretending to have all the answers. Maybe courage was admitting I needed people, I needed grace, I needed time. And that didn't make me less strong, it made me human. Now when I meet someone wearing the same smile I used to hide behind, I recognize it, because pain leaves fingerprints only survivors can identify. So I listen longer, judge less, speak softer, because sometimes one conversation becomes the bridge between despair and another sunrise. If my story can become someone else's reason to keep breathing, then every scar found a purpose. Searching for the hero who would rescue me, never realizing healing was quietly happening. Every time I chose not to give up, every sunrise was another invitation. Every breath, another reminder. Every heartbeat, another chance to write a different ending, different ending. I couldn't save myself, but I discovered I didn't have to walk alone. The weight didn't disappear, it became lighter when I stopped pretending I could carry it by myself. The nights that almost broke me built compassion I never would have learned any other way. Now I don't look back with shame, I look back with gratitude. Because the person who almost gave up made it possible for the person standing here today. If you're exhausted, don't confuse needing help with giving up, even mountains. Stand because they're connected to something deeper than what people see. You don't have to win every battle by yourself. Sometimes, the greatest victory is simply choosing to stay. Tomorrow still needs the version of you that's waiting on the other side of tonight. I used to think healing had an ending, like one morning I'd wake up and never feel the weight again. But healing moves like seasons. Some days the sky is clear, some days the clouds return, just to remind you how far you've come. I stopped fighting every emotion, started listening to what it was teaching, because pain stopped being an enemy the day it became a teacher. There are photographs that don't hurt anymore, not because the memories disappeared, because forgiveness changed the way I remember them. I don't erase the people who broke me, I simply refuse to let them keep writing my future. Every goodbye created space for people who knew how to stay. Every closed door protected me from becoming someone I would have regretted. I spent years looking for answers, then I realized peace doesn't come from knowing everything, it comes from trusting you don't have to. I stopped trying to become the strongest person in every room. Now I just want to become the safest one, the one who listens without judging, who stays when conversations become uncomfortable, who reminds people they're more than the worst thing they've survived, because I remember what it felt like to think nobody gift is simply being present. There are still nights when silence returns. The difference is, it doesn't scare me anymore. I've learned that quiet can carry peace instead of fear. I no longer measure progress by perfect days. I measure it by how quickly I return to hope. I don't expect every road to be smooth. I just trust that every step still matters. The person I kept searching for wasn't waiting at the finish line. He was being built every single time. I chose compassion over shame, grace over guilt, faith over fear, and little by little the stranger in the mirror became someone I was proud to meet. Today I carry peace the way I once carried pain, quietly, consistently, without needing the world to notice. Because healing isn't performance, it doesn't need an audience. It only needs a willing heart. If my story ever reaches someone standing where I stood, I hope they don't remember how broken I sounded. I hope they remember that broken things can still become beautiful.
If you're still waiting,
If you're still waiting,
to feel worthy,
stop waiting.
word was never heard.
By perfection,
It was always there.
buried beneath the lies, pain taught you to believe. Lift them one by one, and watch your real identity rise.
I couldn't save myself, but I found something greater than self-reliance.
I found courage inside honesty.
I found strength,
Inside surrender.
I found
Hope inside the places
I once feared.
to enter. The battles didn't disappear, but neither did I. Now every sunrise feels like proof that tomorrow can become everything yesterday said was impossible. If you made it this far, I'm proud of you. Not because life suddenly became easy, because you kept choosing another breath, another prayer, another step. One day, you realize the person you were trying so desperately to rescue was quietly becoming the person who would inspire someone else to keep living, keep going. Your story still has pages the world needs to hear.